In 2024, Rajesh's livelihood was tied to the rhythm of these heavy industrial machines in Panipat. He traded physical labor for a modest wage. But when sudden lockdowns swept the country, that rhythm stopped. The factory doors closed, leaving him with zero income and absolutely no financial prospects. Fast forward 2 years to 2026. Rajesh is now generating over 50,000 rupees a month, entirely from his laptop. He didn't spend those 2 intervening years getting a computer science degree or learning to code. He found a tool that allowed him to pivot from physical labor to digital services without the need for traditional credentials. Up until recently, building digital wealth required a massive upfront investment. You needed expensive coding boot camps, a specialized writing degree, or massive startup capital. ChatGPT dismantled those walls. It operates as an accessible economic engine, giving anyone with a basic internet connection the ability to generate valuable, marketable output on demand. We can trace a clear zero-investment roadmap from this starting point. It begins with simple freelance gigs and scales all the way up to running fully automated digital businesses. The first rung on this ladder relies on active income. This means offering immediate, high-demand services, like freelance writing and SEO blogging, to clients who need content quickly. Profitable output at this stage depends on prompt engineering, the art of giving the AI precise instructions, combined with a strictly defined target niche. This diagram illustrates a professional prompt breakdown. Rather than asking the AI to write an article, a strict prompt sets 3 boundaries: the specific SEO keyword constraint, the exact structural layout of the paragraphs, and the narrow niche context. A student named Vijay used this exact constrained prompting method to offer blog writing services on Fiverr. By consistently landing 10 gigs a month, he generated enough income to completely fund his college education. While this method successfully leverages AI to replace heavy manual labor, it is still an active exchange. You are still trading your direct time for a paycheck. To break the link between hours worked and dollars earned, we move to the intermediate rung: building a media audience. This means launching faceless YouTube channels to reach thousands of viewers at once. This scale is achieved through an integration workflow, where the text generated by the AI is directly connected to a visual output system. This flowchart maps the data pipeline. The AI writes the script, passing instructions to a visual generator, connecting to Canva to assemble graphics. This automated pipeline completely bypasses the need for an expensive production crew or appearing on camera. Creators like Priya and a retired man in his 60s applied this pipeline to launch multiple faceless channels. They secured massive global audiences and lucrative sponsorships without ever showing their faces. Integrated AI across these multiple platforms upgrades your operation. You go from a solo freelancer doing isolated tasks to running a global media broadcasting system. The highest rung on the ladder is the empire phase. This is where you sever the tie between your time and your income by building highly scalable digital assets and tools that sever the link between time worked and money earned. Instead of actively writing articles for one client at a time, you use the AI to package your knowledge into static assets, like comprehensive ebooks or premium packs of specialized AI prompts. You can command the AI to write the code for functional web tools, like custom calculators. You generate the entire interface with zero prior coding knowledge. With the AI handling the heavy lifting of product creation and daily operations, your schedule opens up. You are free to focus exclusively on marketing those tools and scaling the business. True digital wealth in 2026 comes down to this single concept: using AI to build a digital asset once, and then allowing that asset to sell infinitely without requiring another minute of your labor. However, relying blindly on these tools is dangerous. AI is powerful, but it is not a flawless, magical copy and paste button. Lazy deployment will destroy a beginner's business. Unchecked models will confidently hallucinate fake information, generate accidental plagiarism, and trigger severe search engine penalties that can wipe out your web traffic overnight. This is why a human-in-the-loop protocol is absolutely necessary. You have to verify the facts, edit the text so it resonates emotionally, and ensure the overall narrative actually makes sense. ChatGPT is an amplifier, not an autopilot. It multiplies whatever editorial judgment you feed it, which means human taste and careful oversight are actually more valuable now than they ever were. When we look back at the people leveraging these tools, From Rajesh escaping the factory to a single mother working from her living room, the primary value of this transition is personal autonomy. The ultimate end product of mastering this roadmap is the acquisition of time. It is about achieving absolute control over how, when, and where you work. In the 2026 economy, the competitive advantage shifts heavily toward those who can integrate these tools into their daily workflows. The technological barrier to entry has completely vanished. The only remaining obstacle between you and digital freedom is the decision to start building.